Two aspects of vampirism which I didn't discuss fully in my last video, and which people rightly pointed out in the comments, have to do with copyright infringement and mental illness. These mental illnesses are characterized by loss of voice and are illustrated in the myth of Echo and Narcissus, which is responsible for our concepts of the problems of echoism and narcissism, and which are echoes of vampirism. Echoists and narcissists make people feel drained when people are around them, but they don't perfectly match the description of a vampire, because a vampire has no reflection, whereas Echo and Narcissus are destroyed in one way or another by the amplification of reflection, by a failure to create and clone in their entirety. Only the aspects of their character which will destroy them are copied. There is a problem with water in the story, reflecting our current concerns and the way it's banned. Narcissus sees water as the enemy because it keeps him from his beloved, the reflection of himself in the pool. And the lack of weather change, you might say climate change, in his environment is what destroys him. His image cannot be disturbed by the wind or by the rain, like the rain falling outside as I record this video. He is assisted in his delusions by this lack of change, and by Echo's ability only to repeat back to him what he says, rather than making changes that would allow him to see what's wrong with him and with her. Narcissus's greatest cruelties are expressed through his voice. He looks beautiful, but he doesn't talk beautifully, and he doesn't encourage creativity in other people, except in getting them to devise ways to have the gods take their revenge on him. His greatest cruelty is the way that he speaks to Echo, and his idealized version of himself, therefore accurately, has no voice. Now, this is not a healthy ideal to have. Perhaps if he had an ideal version of himself that had a slightly better voice, and that would show him how to work on his voice, that would help him grow as a person. But that doesn't happen, of course.